For all those sitting at home and worried about whether they can continue to use their Paytm app as they do, whether they can still make transactions, well, this really is for you. We, of course, are here to tell you that this order that has come, RBI's order, is against Paytm's Payments Bank services and not essentially Paytm, the app and transactions for which you and I use it for essentially. So it's not against the payments and the transactions used on your mobile phone via the app. It's not against the digital wallet per se. It really is against the payments bank. So, what has RBI said first before we answer all your big questions? RBI has said that due to persistent non-compliance, they've had to take this measure and bar Paytm Payments Bank, essentially, telling them that all their core services cease to end come March. So that is what the RBI has mandated. Now, what is Paytm saying? Paytm is saying that look, we're trying to do all we can to comply with RBI's directives. They're also saying that look, they've assured investors, they've assured depositors that we will look at alternate solutions. So that's what RBI and that's what Paytm are saying at the moment. Now, your big question sitting at home. Many viewers and many consumers are asking us, okay, so A, can we first continue to use Paytm and our digital wallet for our transactions? As mentioned earlier, yes, you can, as this order is just against the payments bank and not really affecting the transactions and the digital wallet per se. So that's one. The other is, of course, many consumers asking that look, can we use FASTag then? Again, FASTag can be used, but however, no fresh funds coming in post March. So your existing balance can be used as per this mandate, but no fresh funds coming in come March. The others, of course, then saying that what if we have a Paytm FASTag? Now, if you have a Paytm FASTag, then you will essentially now need to look at other issuers and deactivate this tag. So that is what analysts are making of this mandate at the moment, and these really are the big questions coming our way. Now, it is essential to remember that Paytm's stock has lost shares and has plunged in value. It is essential to remember here now that shares have plunged around 40% in just 2 days. So that is what the stock impact has been like. And for those saying, okay, what is the way out then? What is the solution for this crisis and this fresh issue emerging for Paytm? So while the RBI is very clear that the mandate has to be followed, and rightly so, the norms and the due diligence must be followed. Paytm, on the other hand, is assuring everyone, saying that look, we will do what we can to follow measures, to follow the mandate. And while the long run, analysts say that look, in the long run, they could look at an appeal, they could look at a solution. So that's what they can do in the long run. But in the near term, of course, analysts and experts telling NDTV that this is, of course, uncertainty really, and this uncertainty may persist. At the moment, however, it is just a halt, a sense of a barring on specific services, which is the payments bank services, critical to remember that time and again, and not against the entire app altogether. But they are saying that look, it is a wait and watch territory at the moment, and it is, of course, an uncertain moment for Paytm.